次に芝浦工業大学学長村上雅人より価値競争型教育によるグローバル人材育成と題しまして基調講演をいただきます。村上学長、よろしくお願いいたします。
はい、ただいま紹介いただきました学長の村上です。私いつも学生にはですね、可能だったら英語で話しなさいと、臆することないよ、いつも言ってですね、今日のプレゼンテーション後半もですね、英語でやれって言ってる手前、私も今日の話は英語でやらせていただきます。First of all, I'd like to thank you for all the participants and distinguished guests coming to the symposium. I'm very happy to announce that our proposal, design and implementation of HRD model for engineering and sciences, focusing on value co-creative education, was adopted as one of the top global university projects. And I'd like to talk what this project is and why we could get this project. First of all, probably many people are puzzled. What is the value co-creative education? Let me explain what it is. It's a kind of staff, faculty, student partnership. Professors, students, and staff members co-create very best engineering education on global standards. And quality assurance of both learning and teaching environments through PDCA cycle is the key of this co-creative education. Let me briefly overview our university, SIT, Shibara Institute of Technology, was founded in 1927, so we are 87 years old. Students, about 8,400, including female students, about 1,100. We have faculty, about 300, only 30 female professors, and part-time lecturers, 500, and about 200 staff members. We cover almost all engineering field, 3 faculties, 70 departments, 2 in science, 15 in engineering. We have 2 graduate schools, 1 in science and engineering, and MOT. Every private university has its founding philosophy. And Arimoto Sensei made the school, founded the school, with the spirit nurturing practical engineers who learn from society and contribute to society. And now we change this a little bit to the mission of SIT, now fostering global engineers and scientists who learn from international society and contribute to global sustainability. But sometimes students, ask me, well, what does it mean? So I tell students, this is, I think, very easy to understand. We need a new generation of engineers and scientists able to function in global teams who can appreciate and respect professional and cultural diversity. We need a new generation of engineers, and we have to foster, nurture this kind of new generation of engineers. That is our aim and mission. This is just Shiro Arimoto Sensei's word, and I distributed this, so please read it later. It's really fantastic. We started kind of a strategic plan making from 2008, and it was called Challenge SIT 90. 90 means 90th anniversary. In 2017, SIT celebrate 90th anniversary. And we discussed, we want to be what kind of university at that time. And implementation of PDCA cycle was the key for learning and teaching environments. And of course, we have to do engineering education based on global standards. But on the way to do this kind of strategy, incorporation staff and the faculty, we finally realized that we needed some vision. And 50-year plan for our school. And we have to set up just culture of evidence. This is very research-based management. We have to set key goal indicators and the key performance indicators. And what our university would be in 2027. That is towards centennial SIT. It's a strategic plan. And we try to be university ranking top 10 among Asian technical universities. This is a kind of key goal indicator. And we listed 5 items. Very best engineering education in Japan, but of course in the world. And we want to make a center of excellence for global and regional. We have to foster global engineers and scientists, and we should respect diversity and inclusions. And we have to do university management based on staff faculty as a friendly partnership. Well, let me explain these 5 items. First one is very best engineering education in Japan. That means education based on Washington approach. That's the global standard. And we have to raise some KPI and KGI, like a job hunting success rate. We want to increase it up to 98%. And the ratio of students who go on to graduate school, more than 50%. And best university for student satisfaction. 100% students will be satisfied with our engineering education. That is our goal. Now, Center of Excellence. We want to make world-class research center 3 bases. And also research budget, I want to get 1 billion yen. That's $10 million per year. And ISI level papers per year is 600. And then we also want to make a center for regional research. Joint research with regional companies or collaboration with local government. That was 300 researchers per year. And best example may be Edo Ko Ichigo project. That's a deep submergence search vehicle. We developed this vehicle in collaboration with small companies and the universities. And the Higashin, that's a small bank, regional bank, helped us. And design and implementation of a human resource development model for engineering and science. That's the main topic of this top global university project. Every student must go abroad. This is a must. And foreign student ratio, one raise it, 30%. Foreign faculty ratio, 10%. And the student English level, well, with TOEIC, 550, and with CFR, B1. That is our target. And of course, we have to celebrate diversity and inclusion. And gender equality is a part of diversity and inclusion. We have to raise the ratio of female faculty up to 30%, ratio of female students up to 30%, ratio of female managers, that's staff members, 50%. These are our goals. And diversity and inclusion, this is very important in cooperation with gender equality. Diversity, all like a gender, race, age, nationality, religion, is very important for globalization, of course. And we need to appreciate diversity, including gender equality. And not only respect diversity, we need inclusion. Inclusion means promote an environment that brings together a diverse workforce. And this is very important for the university. Next please. And university management through staff faculty friendly partnership. This is very important. And this is, we are on the same boat. The same boat is SIT, heading to centennial SIT. So the target is set. So we go to this target together, staff members and professors and students. That's co-creating education. Next. And of course, quality assurance of higher education is very important. Then what is the point? The point is raised here, listed here. Now there is a paradigm shift in education, which is from what is taught to what is learned. Well, from passive learning to active learning. As one of the good practice of active learning, we do PBL, that's project-based learning. And there is a famous words by Confucius. Confucius, Koshi-san in Chinese. I forget I hear. I forget what I hear. I remember what I see. And I understand what I do. This is the message of the PBL active learning. We understand when we do something. This is very important. So we force students to do something. Not one-way lecture. And I believe good practice of Japanese university. I'm always saying this. Graduate thesis, Sotsugon and Shu, that's 1 year intense PBL. And this is a very good practice. And we found both generic skills and subject-specific skills of students dramatically enhanced through Sotsugon. That's graduation thesis studies. So we should be proud of that we are having Sotsugon in Japan. And, well, as Matsumoto Shitsucho mentioned, I'm very happy we could get, our proposal was adopted to the top global university project this year. And with this project, I believe it's very important. Let students experience global environment and see the world. Next. And we raised 4 competences are needed for global engineers and scientists. One is, of course, communication skills. Number 2, problem finding. Well, I was supposed to say problem framing and solving skills. And number 3, metanational competence. Number 4, management of technology. We have a MOT, as graduate school, SIT, next. And communication, well, I noticed that many students place too much emphasis on oral communication. But communication is not only oral. Written here, there are various methods. We can use written words. We can use nonverbal cues, not only spoken words. So there are various ways to communicate with people. And more important for good communication is respect and appreciate others. This is also respect and appreciate diversity. That's very important. Then number 3 was metanational. Oh, probably it's not so familiar with you. Metanational is the word was first introduced in a book, From Global to Metanational, by economists, professors, many years ago. And what is metanational? Well, in those days, around the 1980s, 1990s, there was a rapid growth in globalization in the world. And many companies failed in their globalization, in particular US companies and European companies, huge companies, because they tried to plan their own standard in a region with different cultures. That's the reason they failed. The key to successful globalization is cross-cultural understanding, the same as university. People without metanational competence force others to employ stylistic global standards. That was a problem. Well, I just raised, non-metanational people eat just a ramen, but metanational people prefer champon. There are many ingredients. So metanational perspective is the understanding of multicultural environment. This is just because I like champon, so I next please. Metanational competence to understand local conditions. And this saying, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. And here I used to take many of these Italian, French girls and many foreigners to izakaya restaurant and enjoy Japanese sake in izakaya style. They first, sat like a Japanese style, but finally gave up. Next, please. Metational competence, there are so many competences, like open-mindedness, positive outlook toward adversity, appreciation of diversity. Then how to nurture metational competence? Well, the point is to prepare a learning environment that respects diversity. And how to nurture international competence? Very simple. Go abroad. Experience is the best teacher and a lifetime treasure. And let students see the world and learn diversity. It's invaluable growth experience. And this is the yearbook of my high school. And you can find my photo on top, the second from the left, please. I went to the States in 1971 as an AFS, American Field Service Exchange student, to Martinez. It's a small town in California, about 1 hour drive from San Francisco. And my colleague is Maria Takeuchi. You know her? Students don't know her. Oh, it's a big surprise. I went to the States with Maria Takeuchi, but of course there are 100 high school students. And one of them was Maria-chan and myself. We enjoyed our stay in the States, please. And this is the photo of the Club of American Field Service. Here's myself and many friends. And the friends in the States are still friends indeed. They're still, after 40 years, they're still my friends. Nothing has changed. But one thing, please. Before and after, they gained weight. This is a big change, but nothing has changed in mind. They're still my friends. But unfortunately, I could not tell who is who. And I sent an email, just tell their names. So it's really, please. And I also learned in the States, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Don't study so much. You have to play. That's what I learned. So I play a lot. And then to nurture meta-national competence, we send the students, that's called the global PBL. We send like 20 students to foreign universities and make teams with foreign students. And they do active learning, that's a project-based learning. And those experienced global PBL was 300 last year, and this year more than 600. We want to increase this number, and in 10 years, this will reach 100%. But when I keep telling my students, go abroad, go abroad. But one of the students raised the question, why I have to go abroad? He said, you can learn diversity. And he said, even Japanese are multifarious, many kinds of Japanese. We can learn diversity without going abroad. That was his question. And I suggested him, just go and see what you see in the States or in a foreign country. After he came back, he showed me this picture figures. This is what he learned through global PBL. And he was surprised, oh, teacher, I found it. Diversity in Japan is like black and white. But diversity in foreign country is colored. There are green, blue, red, white. So different. Now he was amazed. And now he's telling his colleagues, students, go abroad like me. So it's really important. The experience is the best teacher. And we prepare classes where Japanese and international students can participate. This is a field trip to Japanese factory and international teams, Japanese students. And foreign students play important roles. And as I mentioned, in 10 years, I want to increase the ratio up to 30%. And students learn to communicate effectively with people, varied backgrounds. And foreign students inspire Japanese students. And they're also important in research mission of SIT and diversity. And we also invited high school students from international schools. And they come to university for summer internship and work with our students during summer. So they're very happy, and our students are very happy. And it promotes communications. Next, please. We have several international programs. This is the undergraduate level. Malaysia training program is started in 1993. And as Yuichicho mentioned, Science Without Border, Brazil. We accept many students, and the second semester we have about 82 Brazilian students are studying at SLT. Next. We have a hybrid training program for PhD students. They spend 1 year at a master and go to doctorate courses. We have so-called CTEC Consortium, the Southeast Asian Technical University Consortium. Member universities listed here. Many good Southeast Asian technical universities are members. So we have alliance. We send students, they send students, and we want to exchange teachers too. Yes. And we hold every year so-called CTEC symposium. And many Japanese students attend this and make presentation in English. And this is a good chance for them to study English and also to promote international interaction. Next, please. And in the future, probably Komeda-sensei will talk about this. We want to construct so-called education through global technology initiative. That's what is it? Well, technical university in Japan, foreign university, and global company get together and make the student development model. Next. The members are technical university in Japan. And this foreign technical university that have affirmative views on our monozukuri craftsmanship. This is very important. And I believe engineering education in 2027 must be done collaboration between industry and university. This is indispensable. Well, I talked about SGU, that's top global university project. But this is always, I'm saying, very important. The great teacher inspires. We have to inspire students. We want to send students because we want to inspire. Once they are inspired, they start to study by themselves. This is very important. And last one, please. And integrity and pride. We should be proud of being a part of higher education. That's the word. University is the most beautiful place on the earth. Not because of the towers or campus greens or ivy walls, because university is a place where those who hate ignorance may strive to know. And university has the people who perceive truth may strive to make others see. This is my last message. And I hope our top global university project will be in success if we can inspire our students. Thank you very much.
村上学長、ありがとうございました。